All right, so we just got done talking about occupations, which a lot of the driving force is you do something, so you get some compensation for it, and then you can pay for the things that you want to have. So let's transition into financial wellness.
Yeah.
This is very stressful for college. So let's dive into what do we mean by financial wellness and how do we support it?
Sure. So financial well-being is really kind of broad strokes, but it's understanding your financial situation, having the skills to do something about the financial situation, right? Whether it's budgeting or looking into investing or just all the things that go with it, right? I'm not a financial expert, so. But then also being able to make decisions to make purchases for your needs, right? So housing, food, other things, but also your wants, right?
I would just say recognizing the difference between needs and wants. And
Yeah.
especially when it's the first time that you're in charge of your own budget,
Yep.
that's challenging.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to remember back to those days. I'm like, is the Starbucks a need or a want?
Right.
Like, I
Yep.
need to stay awake. I want the Starbucks to stay awake. There are other things that I could do instead. So it's also exploring alternatives. So if I want to stay awake, I could just go for a jog before class, and that would also do the same
That'd be
thing.
helpful. Yes.
So I think some of it also is maybe just exploring options for those ones. So what kind of resources are available to students as they're trying to figure out how to kind of balance on like a lower budget? So kind of thinking more like what resources, if you recognize it, like, oh, I'm in a space where maybe I can't even fulfill the needs. Like,
Sure.
let's bypass the wants. Like, how do we handle, I can't get to the needs?
Yeah. So I would say that one of the top places would be your financial aid office, right? They're going to be able to help explore, but beyond the like budgeting aspects and stuff like that, those basic needs, they might not be the best resource, right? They're really for those academics and getting the loans and kind of that system. But there's usually an office on campus. So ours is the Dean of Students. We have what's called the care team. They're really connected on campuses and then also usually in their local communities. So they're going to be able to find the places around the campus that have ability to help with housing assistance or food assistance, right? And so getting you those basic needs that we need so you can move forward, right, in your college kind of journey.
Yeah. And as I've seen, especially post-pandemic, like food pantries have become more of a normal thing, especially at a lot of universities.
Absolutely.
And so I think one of the things is to acknowledging that those resources exist, and trying not to, how do I word it? Don't feel like you're the only one. Like those resources exist because other students have needed them before, and knowing that it is okay to seek help and assistance when needed.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want you to be successful, and we, like, I would say as university staff, like, acknowledge that, like, college is expensive, right? And that is the thing that comes up anytime we talk about wellness. Financial is the top stressor, right?
Yeah.
We know that that's a thing. And so there are systems and people put into place to help support you navigating those things, for sure.
And then we talked about, housing insecurity, food, but another thing is ride sharing, like just even kind of looking at public transportation systems. A lot of universities are near public transit, but even going back to that low lift we talked about in different videos, like talking and getting to know people in your classroom, maybe starting to commute together and things like that.
Yeah.